So now what we need to do is we need to check all the pegs in the key against the pegs in the guess, so the key list against the guess list, to see how many reds we got. So what we do is we start with the very first one for which key peg in the range of number of holes. So the range of number of holes says, okay, well, there's going to be 4 of those, and we're going to check them all one by one. So for the first part, which key peg is set to 0? Okay, that means we're going to test that first one against something in the guess. Okay, then we go to for which guess peg, not for which key peg, but now the second part is for which guess peg in the range of the number of holes, meaning there's 4 holes and we want to check them starting from the first one. So we set the which guess peg to be 0. So now what we do is we're saying, oh, well, we're going to check this one against this one, because the 0th one in the key list is here, and the 0th one in the guess list is here. Okay. So the first thing that we have to do is say, well, did we use this guy already? If we have used that first one, then we can't use it again. So we test and we say, if the key peg used from this list, if the 0th one there is 0, meaning is it white, then we can use it because we haven't used it before. Okay, so we're going to use it and we're going to test this one. Okay, these two sort of go together. Okay, and these two go together, these two go together, these two go together. Okay, so now we're on to the next part, which is if key list sub which key peg equals the guess list of which guess peg. Okay, so what that is we're saying if this one, which is the 0th one, equals this one, which is the 0th one in the guess list, and which key peg equals which guess peg. Now this is actually the position. Okay, so if the color is the same, that's the first part, and the position is the same, then we set red total to be red total plus 1. We just add 1 to it. So because we had a red matched a red matched a red in the same position, that means that reds should be increased by 1. And then after that, we have to say this guy cannot be used again. So we have to change this to a red one. I have to pull out a red one because I didn't set one aside earlier. Okay, so now this says, hey, don't use this guy again. Okay, this one matches with this one matches with that. Okay, this one matches with that, this one matches with that. These are two lists that go together. Okay, this one here, which is the key peg used, says if this is red, you already used that one, so don't use it again. If it's white, you can use it again.